What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy HunterX here, bringing us another episode of Pokemon Gaia. With that being said, let's get into today's episode. Alrighty guys, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Gaia. How we doing today? How is everyone doing on today? Last episode we couldn't figure out what the hell we were doing, but now that I've actually done some research and I found a walkthrough web page that allows me to actually walks you through everything that you need to do, which is super nice and convenient. So that way, now the next 8 or so episodes is gonna be me literally being a track star and speedrunning the absolute crap out of this game. Now, I was very actually worried about, because like my grandmother has like an appointment today, and I thought like I was gonna have to go with them and to babysit my dog, and that was gonna like take like an hour to 2 hours of my day, and I was gonna lose like 4 videos today, and I'm just like, no, that can't happen. But thank God, my aunt went instead, so that way I can stay back here and get these videos filmed, assuming I don't get distracted by, whatever I get distracted by, because my brain is very easily distractible. I mean, when I'm recording videos, I pick up my phone, I'm just like, oh, let me, never mind. I just did it and almost like literally right there distracted myself. But it's fine. We go ahead and get caught by this lady over here, who has 2 Doduros, and we spark them to oblivion, and they go bye-bye. Whew, okay. I'm like, my body right now, if I could like put it into words, is like, I'm super stressed, I'm sweaty, I'm anxious. Like, I want this to be, like, I need to get this done, because it's like weighing on my mind of like, like the idea that I'm not going to be able to make content after this point in period, because, recording in a hotel is weird, like my dog barks a lot and he's very loud, and, this hotel room, so like, it's only one room. It's literally one room, a bathroom, and 2 sinks, and that's all we get for our living space. So this is very stressful in itself right now. So, let's just take a chill pill. I did so well, actually. I've already recorded like 4-ish videos, I think, and they came out super well, except for maybe like the last one kind of being a little bit jank, maybe the last 2 being a little bit jank. But yes, as you can see, I actually did figure out what the hell to do, somewhat. I just wanted to go grab this Pokeball real quick. It's not no biggie at all. We need to go ahead and keep heading east until we, I believe, find a island or something like that, or the Great Marsh or something. I forget what it's called. Sorry, I've got the hiccups, and I've got like hair stuck in my mouth. That's also something that I'm super excited about, to like actually cut my hair. I'm super excited. Now, I was actually against this for many years now. I think I've grown my hair out for like 5 years. But at this point, I'm like, I'm sick of it. I am sick of hair getting in my mouth. I'm sick of, having to like constantly, like I constantly play with it, constantly having to adjust it. I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm over it. So I'm going to completely shave my head. I'm gonna go, I believe a fade number 2 is what I'm going. I'm going fade number 2 all the way around, and I will no longer have my beautiful my beautiful long hair will be absolutely gone by the next time that you guys see me on Facecam, or next time you see me on stream, even I will be, completely shaved. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing this until probably, I want to say, March or something. It really depends on, again, I honestly don't know how, I know how it's going to pan out. It's going to be Kaizo, Gaia, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be alternating between each series. So that's how I'm actually planning to do it for Pokemon for the Pokemon stuff right now. The same concept as how I had it with the Minecraft series. For example, Project Ozone. No, it wasn't Project Ozone. Sorry, it was One Life, Exogens, Project Equivalence, and then those three mod packs in cycle. So that's how I'm going to do it with the Pokemon content as well. So it will be Emerald Kaizo, Gaia, Emerald Kaizo, Gaia, Emerald Kaizo, Gaia. And that's kind of how it's going to go from this point forward, or this point, or as a whole, actually, I should say. But yeah, this Chansey is being incredibly annoying, as usual, as you know. Now, there are mons in this game that I've found that actually do try to set up on you, kind of giving me PTSD from Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. I'm also very much having PTSD because I know that I'm by myself here, but I'm hearing things out in the living room, even though I know there's birds out there. So I don't know, very sketchy right now. If I do manage to get 17 videos done today, it's going to be a miracle. Again, it is currently, I want to say, about to be, fuck it, I can't do the math right now. It is 2 o'clock. Okay, it just turned 2 o'clock. So, it's gonna be a struggle bus. It really is gonna be a struggle bus, knowing that I still have 13 videos to go, and each one of those videos is like in half an hour, and it's, yeah, we're talking like a lot of, you know, let's see, 13 times 30, 390 divided by 60, 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours, man. That's a lot of hours. But you know what? It's not like I haven't done it before, because, you know, it's nothing new to me. I shouldn't be like this nervous. If you remember 2 years ago, I believe from April to October or November, I was uploading 21 videos a week. 21 in 1 week. 21 videos. Let that sink in. In each video, keep in mind, each video was 30 minutes to about an hour, about 45 minutes long. We'll just say 30 minutes to make it easier. That was about 10.5 hours of content in 1 week. And I don't know how I did it. I was probably in a state of denial, if I'm being quite honest, because I'm getting to that point where I'm like losing my shit. And I've only recorded, I mean, to be fair, I've recorded more than just, you know, 4 videos. In the past, like, 4 days, I've recorded, over 15, 16, 17 videos in the course of 4 days. But I don't understand how I did 21. I don't understand how I did 21. And that was probably because it was probably divided across 3 days, right? So it would be 7 videos a day. And that was probably what, you know, because that would make sense, because it would be 3.5 hours of recording every day, right? So 3.5 times 3, yeah, it's 10.5. So yeah, it was obviously divided up into 3 different days. But yeah, I'm trying to do this in one. In one. Yeah, don't guys. If you learn anything from me, do not do this. Do not work yourself this hard. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth, you know, losing your sanity. It's not worth putting yourself at risk. Like I've been having chest pains and stuff because of the stress, the anxiety, and a lot of the shit. Like, even like if you're not a content creator, like if you're working like overtime and stuff like that, I mean, just try to like take a breather and stuff, because it's just not worth. No matter if you're self-employed or if you work for an employer, your health should always come first. And that's also like, if I ever own like an esports team or anything like, you know, anything like that, I'm gonna also make sure that, you know, the people who work under me are also making sure that they take care of their mental health and also their physical health as well, because it's very important stuff, man. I would never want an employee to, you know, and this is also something that I learned from what's his name, Gary V. Like, it's crazy to me how companies expect their employees to work either harder than their CEO or work as hard as their CEO, which it should not be that backwards. If your employer is making you work harder than the CEO is, then you should really consider looking for another job, because no CEO or no good CEO will do that to their team. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom fact. That you should never, if you're looking to be a CEO, a company owner, you should always be more hungry than your employees, right? It's just the way it is. That's the way it should be. Otherwise, I mean, there's obviously the exception. I mean, I can think of one right now, and that's my mom's job. My mom totally deserves the GM position more than the current GM does, because she does a lot more work than the GM that is... Okay, I should be quiet, because if they find this, I'm getting fired. I should chill. You know? I shouldn't talk shit about my employer live on YouTube. You know? That just sounds like a weapon of disaster, if you ask me. But that's another thing too, is like, there's something about me that doesn't know to turn off, but also doesn't know when is too much, right? I have this very hard thing that I go through where I just literally just go without stopping until I burn out, until I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Let me take a small break, and that small break will be like 3 fucking days, right? And I have a feeling I'm going to do the same thing at this new job as well. I mean, I just found out that I'm basically working 40 hours a week for basically quarter 2, 3, and 4, right? The only quarter that I don't work 40 hours in is quarter 1, which is literally the first 12 weeks out of the year, right? So I'm literally probably working like 40 weeks, 40 hours. I'm gonna be working 1,600 hours a year, just at McDonald's, for example. That is not including YouTube, Twitch, and everything else that's on my side. The stuff that I do outside of my 9 to 5, right? So if I'm honestly working, let's say the first quarter, like YouTube, let's say that YouTube and Twitch equates to 60 and then 30, so I'm doing 90 hours a week times 12, that's 1,800 plus 40 times 40, so 2,680 hours of work for the, that's not even including that the 60 hours times 40 weeks. So I'm probably doing about 5,080 hours a year, which is man, that's like absurd. That's like unhealthy. Like, you know, you've got a problem and you should probably go get help. You're a workaholic basically at that point. And here's the thing, both of my therapists that I've had in the past year have said that I am not a workaholic, and I 1,000% disagree to that statement, because I am always working. Like, you'll see me at the grocery store, right? I'm at the grocery store with my mom. Excuse me as I take a drink of water. I'm at the grocery store with my mom, right? We're at Walmart. We're sitting in line. I'm literally uploading a video in Walmart. What do you call it? I team viewed when we were walking around the store. I was literally connected to my computer, sending a video file through email to download, to then upload. Like, bruh, you're at the store, man. Just go food shopping, do whatever you gotta do, go home and upload it. But I was already late, so that's why I was like, I can't do that. I gotta do, like, you know, like, connect to my PC and like do this fast now. And it's just like, man. Even my mom's like, yeah, how the hell have they not said you're a workaholic? Like, because even my mom's like, yeah, like, it's ridiculous. Like, and it was interesting because Thanksgiving, right? You know, family's over, we're having food, we're eating, like, everyone's at the table eating. Where was I? Where was I on Thanksgiving dinner? I was at my desk, uploading a YouTube video. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. On Thanksgiving dinner, I'm at my desk, uploading a YouTube video. Like, my mom is actually not even surprised at this point. Like, for example, Christmas, before the fire obviously happened, guess where I was? I was at my desk, uploading videos, and streaming on Christmas Day. I streamed on Christmas Day for 6 hours, and then also uploaded a YouTube video on Christmas Day. And they say I'm not a workaholic, quote unquote, according to my therapist, that I'm not a workaholic. I disagree with that. I think even people who just met me, and I was telling them, they're like, because we got into that conversation, and they're like, that's insane. Like, what the hell? Like, and it's like, and even they called me a workaholic, and I'm just like, I wonder. But I don't. Is workaholic? Is that an actual, like, mental, like, is that like an actual, like, diagnosis that you can be diagnosed with? I honestly don't know. I know that you can definitely be diagnosed with imposter syndrome and whatnot, and all that stuff. So I mean, and I definitely 1000% have imposter syndrome. That is no doubt in my mind that I have imposter syndrome. There's no doubt in my mind that I have that shit. It is very clear. I mean, maybe you guys don't, like, know, or you guys don't really get to see it as much, but obviously, maybe that should be something that I work on. Maybe, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I kind of want to make a documentary, almost like a documentary style video for the thing that I've been working on for the past, 2, 3, 4 weeks. I mean, I've been doing a lot of vlogging, I guess you could say vlogging, but it is, like, I want to make it an actual, like, documentary, because I think it'd be really cool to kind of see our journey be put into one video. I think that would be such a cool idea. Man, I just came out again. Like, I'm literally, like, we're playing Pokemon Gaia here, and we're chilling, we're having a good time, we're having a great conversation, and I'm just, like, in my head, I'm having a conversation with you guys in my head, but I'm also like subconsciously thinking about ideas and stuff. Like, it's actually crazy, like, how my brain, like, actually works and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Now, something I do want to note here, a part of the gameplay is my War Turtle here has the ability Rain Dish, which allows you to sometimes heal during rain, which is such a cool ability. I was like, wait, why am I healing? And then I looked at my ability, and it was Rain Dish. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a unique ability. Okay, so what were we talking about before I got sidetracked by the ability stuff? I think something about, like, being a workaholic. I don't fucking remember. Let's just move on from that whole shitstorm of a fucking topic, I guess you could say. Man, you know what I could go for right now? I can go for some fucking pancakes. I mean, I ate late this morning. I ate at like 10 p.m. So I mean, I shouldn't be hungry. I mean 10 p.m. 10 a.m. I shouldn't be hungry. Realistically, that was like 4 hours ago. Like, I shouldn't be hungry. I had an egg sandwich with banana and some cheese. Like, why am I hungry again? But it's okay. I'll eat dinner tonight at like 4 p.m. or something. It'll be fine. It will be just handy dandy. Alright, this Skarmory is being a butthole, but yeah, man, I can really go for some pancakes right now. Some pancakes with some syrup and maybe some butter. Damn it, don't talk about food because I'm gonna get hungry. You know, I was very upset because the other day my mom called me, right? And I was over here having a hot dog and some potatoes, and they're over there having my favorite restaurant. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's also something that I'm really excited to you know, start working at McDonald's again. No, McDonald's is not my favorite restaurant, but is the idea to get all of my favorite restaurants. I can pay for my own dinner if I want to. I can take girls on dinner dates to my favorite restaurant of all time. It's a Spanish restaurant called Ozone, and oh my god, they just got free promo. I mean, hey, if they want to sponsor me, I'm down for it, man. I love that restaurant, man. It's a mom and pop restaurant here in my local city that is just super good. I mean, their food is so good. I mean, to be fair, my dad also makes the most best food. Like, my dad is an extremely good cook. He's a very good cook. He knows how to cook. He makes this soup stuff that's super good. It's like my favorite thing of all time that he makes. Besides, there's one more other thing that he makes that I really just, oh man, I could kill for it, man. It's like he makes like this really good steak, like special steak, and I'm just like, my mouth is salivating talking about it, man. It tastes so good, man. I wish we had our place back, man. I do miss my dad's cooking when he did cook. He also makes those whatchamacallit? He buys these big pound chickens, like these 2-pound chickens, and he like seasons it with a special sauce, there's a special seasoning, and he cooks it for like 2 hours, and it's just, oh man. And then with that combination with the Spanish rice with the beans and the salsichas, man, oh man, it's so good. Oh man, I miss it. I miss that shit so much. And it really sucks because before all this shit happened, we were getting very suspect that because my dad had went to see his lupus doctor, and ever since that doctor visit, his behavior has been very different towards us, and it's very monk-esque, if I would say. I haven't really talked about this publicly because, yeah, it's obviously a lot. It's been a lot that's kind of taken myself. I mean, we almost lost my dad 5-6 years ago. So, you know, the fact that this conversation has come up again does have me a little worried. But you know, I haven't talked about that publicly at all, honestly. I mean, it's been happening for a very while, like probably, I want to say since like December. You know, I've mentioned it before, but I haven't really kind of like spoke on it too keen. Obviously, I don't want to speak on it just yet because clearly nothing has happened, and obviously I hope that nothing does happen for like the next like few years, but at the same time, you never know. You know, time is of the essence. Time is very you can't get time back. That's why I'm trying to like live every moment that I can now, because time is something that you can't get back. It's you know, it's the one currency that you can't get back, you know. That's why materialistic things to me they do matter, but not as much as time does now, which is, I think, a very mature thing to come to realize. especially in your 20s. I mean, I'm only 22, right? I mean, I'm going on 23 come this April. Actually, come in like probably like 38 days, I will be 23, which is crazy to think about that. I'm gonna be turning 23 very, very soon. And I mean, I know exactly what I want for my 23rd birthday. I want no cake. I want no present. I mean, I want one present, and that's it. I just want a new phone. And there's another thing that I want, but I will not say it in this video. But let's just say it's an alcoholic beverage. But yes, that's all I want. I don't want to be around nobody. I want to be by myself. I want to work. I just want to enjoy my day. That's another thing too, is like I hate celebrating my birthday. I don't know what it is. I've never liked celebrating my birthday. As I got older, obviously, you know, my birthday became less and less more important. And I just stopped giving a shit altogether. I feel like that feels selfish though. Like, obviously, if people want to celebrate, but to me, I just want to sit at my desk and work. Because to be quite honest, that's all I've done on my birthday for the past. I mean, look at last year when I did the 29-hour stream, something like that, for my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday week streams. It was literally a week. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was 17 hour streams, and then my birthday stream was like 29 hours long. So it was quite a long week. So like, if you figure that, that's like what? That's 80 hours that right there. So yeah, that's what that's what I plan to do this year. Probably not like well, it depends on the situation, but yeah, I will probably just, you know, stream and, you know, have a couple drinks, and that's it. that's all I want. I mean, is that really a lot to ask for? I mean, yeah, guys, oh my god, this episode went by so fast. Like, I can't even believe it myself. Like, what the hell? Like, we're already at 27 minutes. 28 minutes actually, in about like 6 seconds here. Damn, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to. There's one TV show. I know that's such a random segue. There's one TV show that I want to go back and watch, and that's Alien Surf Girl, or Lightning Point Alien Surf Girl. It was an Australian teenage show that I really did enjoy watching. I kind of want to rewatch that again at some point. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get Australian TV or something that isn't through VPN or something like that, some weird thing like that. I think I can buy it on the Play Store or something. But yeah, damn, man, what the heck is going on, man? Damn, this episode went by so fast. Like, honestly, it goes by so fast when I just don't look at the screen and I don't really pay attention to the little timer on the bottom. Like, when I just talk, it feels like an instant. It feels like 5 minutes. It really does. It just feels like, oh my god. You look down and you're like 30 minutes into an episode, and it's just like, oh my god, where did time just go? And that's also something that like kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like, when you're doing something and you're so focused on something, and like, you know, like, you look at a clock, for example, and like, you remember at that specific time, like, okay, it's 4:20. And I'm not picking that number to funny, but, and then you're really focused on something, right? And it's 4:20 in the morning or something, right? And then you look at the clock again, and it's like 5 p.m. That's what's scary. That is truly, indeed, fucking scary. Anyways, guys, it is getting to that point where we should be calling a quits for today's episode. What a time to be alive. What a time to be here and be now and be in the present. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I know that there's still one more Pokemon, and we're gonna kind of wait for that to kind of go by here. But yeah, you know, hit that subscribe button, become a part of the Hunters Tribe. We're on our way to 500 subscribers, and I believe we can do it by the end of this month. I know we can do it. It's only 39 subscribers away. We can do it. Share this video with at least one friend, and you know, tell them to subscribe. It's free. They can cancel at any time. And also, we're on the up. We're only going forward from this point on, so make sure to follow me on all my social medias and become a part of the Hunters Tribe and join the Discord. That will all be linked in the description down below. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Gaia.